Eagles, fly. Boy, you know how we do this. Smitty up the bill, Booby on the wheel. Jalen and AJ think how we put it still. Fight. Eagles, fight. Oh, you know we gon' do that. BG, big player, Bonte, Bradbury, pick 6 in the bag. Boy, sweaty on the line, flash that with him. Boy, the Kobe gon' get him, constant hit him. Boy, and my dog big as my lot of switching names up. Should be Philly, got it sold up, bro. Why balls? Boys.
Y'all know what it is, man. It's your boys, the Swoop Boys, are back at you with some fire content. You know, week after week. Usually on Wednesday nights, but tonight we're actually going on a Thursday night. As Marcus is opening up a honey blend. Shout out to Marcus. How you doing, my guy? What's good, Coach?
I'm good, bro. Had to get the little snack in, slight flex.
Yeah. Oh, I see. Over here snacking on the honey bun. You know what I'm saying?
On the super donut, bro.
Oh, that. Oh, okay. My bad. You know what I'm saying? Okay.
But what about you, man? How you doing? How's you've been traveling a lot with the family, and then the holidays coming up. You all set?
I am all set. Yesterday was a little hectic. Went to several stores. This morning, woke up early in the morning. Got collard greens, got turnips, I got a turkey. I see the turkey. I think it was an 18-pounder for $82.
God damn.
I damn near. The lady looked at me. I looked at the lady. The lady was like, "That's crazy." I said, "This is nuts." So I wasn't spending $82 on a damn. It was $85 on a damn turkey. Yo, Rico West, what's good with you? Shout out to the fans of Philly of Orange County. Definitely want to put a shout out to you guys. Let me get this text message together, man. My fault. I'm sorry. But I definitely got to send out a shout out to Aaron, Brian. Shout out to Rico. Shout out to Adrian. Shout out to the ladies, the wives, everybody that was a part of the Swoop Boys, West Coast Birds. Trying to get my stuff together. Tailgate, thank you. Definitely want to give a shout out to the following bars. So the first bar, we're going to give a shout out to Backyard Kitchen and Tap, aka The Nest, the Draft in Oceanside, the Harp in Costa Mesa, and then Underdog in Glendale. Shout out to you guys. Shout out to California. You've seen it when we went to Houston. A lot of people from California, bro, and from
everybody. I think your whole cul-de-sac was there, bro.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Godmom was there. It was the whole neighborhood. Damn, they had a PTA meeting at a tailgate.
Yeah, man. So shout out to them though. Like, they show mad love. I think it's perfect for you and I because we're both from the East Coast. You and I are from Philly, Jersey area, so it's probably it's surreal because you when you grew up in Philly. I grew up in South Jersey. You don't really imagine people being Eagle fans in other states. You know what I'm saying? Because number one, we weren't winning. Let's be honest. And it was more, it was more like we're from there, so you got to be a fan of it, and then it's passed down generations to generations. The reason why you're an Eagles fan, because that's how our fan base is. But now, that opened up my horizon when I go to different cities and different states, and I watch the Eagles and I see Eagle fans from different cities. Man, it's a blessing. Number one, just to be alive and interacting with others, and number two, man, it just shows the friendship that you can build with people is super, super dope, man. So shout out to everybody that's an Eagle fan. Shout out to everybody.
Hey, King, let me ask you just one question. On that West Coast Swoop Nation flag, if that Eagles logo end up becoming a new logo with the new word mark we got, how mad will you be?
Which one?
Pull up. So if that Eagle let Philly put their little touch on it. But if that was the actual Eagle, if we did a rebrand with the current word mark we have,
no, we don't want to bite. and second of all, I mean, as many people that know us and know our podcast, they love our logo. I mean, when I went back to Jersey and everybody was like, "Yo, you're King from Swoop Boys," I was like, "Yeah, I love your logo. I love your brand." So now we ain't changing. It's gonna be the original thing. How we gonna be doing it? And shout out to Rico, because Rico was the one that actually put this one together. So got to give him respect and put him. And the same guy that did that logo did our logo. Yeah, he came through with the old joint. We had to come through because we're a podcast. You know what I'm saying? He's doing the whole bar thing. So that's the reason they did it. But let's go into the Chicago game. And
you just want to dive right into it. We're not going to wait for Rico on that.
I'm not waiting for Rico. You should have been here 6 minutes ago. Okay, I'm not waiting for ill will. You should have been here 7 minutes ago. So we were going through. I was going through my text messages the other day, and I said, "Man, I wonder what the fellas were saying on Sunday when we watched the Eagles play the Bears. What was your reaction to that game? Because I felt some type of way, and I know you felt some type of way. And I know we won, and I know but let's just go through that, and then we'll hop into the rivalry week and what we're going to be talking about. Hopefully, the rest of the squad will show up. They don't black at the time.
After all the topics we were talking about in the group chat. But yeah, man. I was shocked, and it wasn't on how we performed. It was more of the play calling, man. Like we're running QB dives up the middle.
Yeah.
Jalen was running, using his legs too much. Then we were throwing the ball too much. Like, bro, let's establish the run because of not even that, the conditions, man. It's windy, it's cold. So, the guys that aren't going to want to make that contact is the D-line because it's cold. So run the ball. And then look what happened. We're throwing 2 picks because we're throwing the ball. What was it, 37 times? Like, that's too many times, man. What was it? Miles Sanders had 2 carries or 2 to 4 carries within the first half.
Yep.
But it is what it is. We all knew every team's going to give us their best because we are the number 1 team in the NFL. Mm-hmm. And Chicago's coming off a bye week. And then, like I told y'all, I've seen it in real life. Justin Fields is the truth. That was my biggest concern, and he could have beaten us by himself, man. So it shows once again, though, that the team is resilient regardless of the circumstances, and they can, keep fighting to the end. Regardless of who the opponents are. But at the end of the day, you got to play Eagles football. You can't have teams thinking they can hang with us. Because at a point, we are going to face what I believe is the juggernaut, the 49ers. And what are we doing to make ourselves at least stand out? Or our mind as a fan base when it comes to playing the 49ers? Like, on paper, we look good. But on paper, we look good against the Bears as well. So,
yeah.
What about you, man?
My takes from the Bears game was why so much passing? Why put Jalen in harm's way? That was my biggest issue. There was too much. It was too much of Jalen running with the ball and then not using Miles. And then they get under center one time and Miles runs for like 14 to 16 yards and they stop. It was like, come on, man. Like, we can't revert back to what we did. Remember we got blown out by the Cowboys? We didn't run the ball out one time. And then we did run the ball. Sanders ran the ball for almost like 22 yards, and then they didn't go back to him ever again. Like, I didn't understand what there was to the point where I tweeted out, I was like, yo, is Nick Sirianni and Shane drunk? Like, it was just too much passing. It was too much passing, and it was to the point where now we got to pay the price now that Jalen is out. And speaking of Jalen's out, you know, I mean, I'm not going to say it was a dirty hit, and it was a bang bang play, but like, damn, bro, like, did you really have to land on top of him like that? Like, that was.
That's what happens when you're running your quarterback. You're taking those protections away from him because that, as we all want to hate to say it, that was a legal clean hit, and what you expect, you know, a 300-pound D lineman to do. If he braces himself a certain way, he can injure himself. So, hey, you go through the tackle, go through the ground, and then go from there. It just happened to suck that, you know, Jalen got hurt out of it, but he thugged it out and finished the game.
And speaking of finishing the game, I mean, way to finish that game in great fashion. Like, you know, he went off after that. I mean, I think he ran for one. It was like third. It was like 3 yards ago, third down. He got the first down. He threw the ball to the AJ, and you know what I mean. Like I think he threw it for it was like 7 for 10 for 110 yards. You know, I mean, he had a crazy stat after he got hurt, and it was just annoying to see how many times they was just like, "Hey, we're gonna keep on. We're just gonna rely on Jalen." Like, bro, no, this is a football team and a damn good football team. Like, use what you have, use what you got. Like, you know, you're not gonna have that same game plan for Minshew. You know what I mean? You're just not. Like, let's be honest. I got that saying. One thing I will say is defense. Damn, they've been playing their asses off. I mean, the only thing let's be honest. Justin Fields, bro, that dude is he's strong. He's hard to take down. Hassan Reddick, bro, he played his ass off. I got to give it to him on that one. He beast of the East, you know, beast from the East. You know what I'm saying? So Hassan, Javon Hargrave, which was, you know, I'm gonna have to say this. Snub. He got snubbed. But let's be honest with you.
Was TJ.
Yeah, that was a snub too. That was that. But I mean, look at the NFC though. Look at the NFC, the way the linebackers are in that. And you got the what's the bull from
Wagner from the 49ers. It was all the sexy names. That's what it was. It was.
Yeah, that's all it was. I mean, the only person I think I got snubbed and is not an Eagle was CMC. He got snubbed, but the reason why he got snubbed is because of that trade. He got, you know what I'm saying? Let's be honest. That trade. He started off with the Panthers. He was doing work with the Panthers. I'm not saying all that, but the trade for him going to the 49ers, they opened up the offense. They're understanding like how to use them. They use them a lot. They use them a lot up in the gut. I mean, they run that ball up the gut. I mean, they did it so much that they start even believing in themselves that they can run their wide receiver up the gut, and then that backfired. That really backfired. Now you don't. So, Koozie, what up? What up, man? Hopefully you got some equipment. If you got some equipment, I'll let you jump on. If you got some equipment, jump on, man. I know. I think we talked last week. I'm not sure if we got anything. He said TJ Watt made it and had
like I said, it was all the sexy games.
Sexy names. It's a popularity contest.
Football game. Just to play a flag football game.
It's a contest. Yeah.
But at the end of the day, none of our boys will actually be playing in it.
I don't want none of our guys to play in it. To be honest with you, I want to be playing in that Super Bowl. So that's what I want. I don't want. I'm good. I'm okay with that. The only thing I say about the whole Pro Bowl thing, I guess we can go through that real quick. We'll go through that real quick. So
17, bro. We almost had the whole 17. 22.
Yeah, bro. So I mean, this is the thing, though. Usually, when you're the best team in football, yeah, majority of the team is going to be, you know, in the Pro Bowl, right? But let's be honest, you're going to have a whole bunch of alternates because usually the best teams are in the game or they're supposed to be at the Pro Bowl are going to be in the Super Bowl. So this is what this tells me. This tells me we're going to be in the Super Bowl. No pressure. What's up, Nina? How you doing?
We just need one more win. What's up, Miss Nina? I'm loving the new table you got out there.
Facts. Facts. So speaking of that, so we got the Eagles. We got the we have was it AJ Brown, Linda Dickerson, Jalen Hurts, Lane Johnson, Kels, Miles Sanders on offense. On defense, got Hassan Reddick and Darius Slay. So tell me who was the biggest snubs to you? Because I got 4 already. Or maybe 5. I got 5.
I could think of 3.
Mm-hmm.
And I kind of get what everybody's saying about Gardner because he's hurt. So, but TJ, Hargrave, and Bradbury.
Most definitely. Bradbury's a lockdown corner. You know what I mean? We got to stop playing that.
Bradbury has a lower percentage than Slay. Bradbury's been locking a lot more down than Slay.
Yeah, he's been locking. Man,
this is the modern day.
We got a guy with us. We got affiliated Poppy. 10 minutes late.
I had to go in the. I was feeling like I was ready to go, and then all of a sudden, that ankle starts flaring up. I had to run in the blue tent. You know what I'm saying? I had to get taped up real quick.
Oh, so got her. What's funny? You say that you had to go run the blue tent. Oh crap! Oh, okay. Jalen didn't even run in the blue tent.
Hey, you know what? Not only did he not run in the blue tent, my man went out. It looked better at the end of the game than he did in the beginning of the game.
That's what I was just telling Marcus. I was like, yo, he was like after that hit, he was 10 for 7, 110 yards. And got a first down for us. And it was like 3rd and 4, 3rd and 3rd, whatever, something like that. But yeah, man, we're paying the piper right now, him being injured. But this is okay. Oh, well, actually, I don't want to go from that. So you tell me who was the biggest snub from not being in a Pro Bowl.
Did Coach already go?
Yeah, Coach already went.
If I'm gonna be completely honest, I don't see. I get you can't look. This is gonna sound kind of crazy to me, but is Bradbury reserve, not a starter?
Yeah, that's what we were just talking about. We were talking about how is Bradbury? Bradbury's a more lockdown corner than Slay.
Yeah, at some point he's kind of like it. I get it. It's like that. It was like that thing because it's like if you pick. Basically, because the whole offensive line got picked, all the starters, they all got selected Pro Bowl selection, which first time ever in NFL history that all 5 starters, Pro Bowlers. That's pretty dope. So shout out to Jeff Stoutland on that one.
I'm surprised because you would think lines like Peyton Manning's Colts.
Yeah, you would
have probably been.
I literally that's what took me a couple extra minutes. Because I saw a post about that, and I was like, wait a minute. Let me just double check because I don't want to be letting that take fly, and then it's not actually.
Statement.
To back you up though, this is basically what it looked like. Our whole offensive line would have been in the Pro Bowl.
Crazy, bro.
Which is nuts.
Jordan, my life.
Like Jordan, yeah, right. Dude, he dwarfs them.
If I had, look, bro. What did they say? It's like 17 Eagles are Pro Bowlers this season.
19, I think it was 19, right?
It's like that.
It's 17
Pro Bowl alternates. Yep.
See, that's crazy.
That's crazy.
My whole thing behind it. Well, let me preface this all. That's all well and good that we have so many Pro Bowlers. It's not going to matter because we're not going to be playing, and no one's playing in the Pro Bowl because
that's what I said.
We're going to the Super Bowl, right?
That's what I said.
But it's kind of like that thing. It's like we could go ahead and nitpick about snubs or whatnot, but at the end of the day, it's kind of annoying if we do that thing where it's like, remember a few years back when the Falcons had like that the season that Cephalosha got his leg or arm broke by the police in New York, where they were having that.
Yeah, Cephalosha, yes,
so that whole squad was in the All-Star game, and it was like, all right, we get it. You guys got a squad, but it's like, come on, bro. Like, all 5 of the starters, like, come on, bro. So it's kind of like we can't really nitpick too much. Like, we got damn near half the Pro Bowl is the Eagles, bro. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah,
but you got to give when credit is due, man. It's not like these boys are out there, playing individual football.
Well, my only question to all of this is because I know we got that news that they said that the Pro Bowl's essentially done, right? So
Yeah, it's a flag football.
Yeah,
is that what they're doing now? Because I know there was like, what's it going to be like skills and
Well,
stuff?
it's in your
It's
city.
both.
It's in your
It's
city.
both.
It's going to be in Vegas this year?
Yeah.
Yeah, yo,
gonna
that's
be in
crazy
skills.
that you didn't even know. You're like, yeah, it's gonna be.
Well, because I know we had it last year, so I didn't know we were getting it again.
I
Yeah,
think
because they like
you
they
guys
like
are like
the headlines.
Yeah, I think you guys
Well,
are.
not
Think
for
of
nothing.
all the headlines, bro. Alvin Kamara.
Yeah, I thought we wasn't going to get another
They
Pro
need to
Bowl.
stay. They need to stay away from that. They need to stay away from that, dude. Stay away from that,
The
dude.
boys need to stay away from all of that.
Yeah, need to stay away from that, dude.
What was Kamara even thinking, bro?
Nah, all I know, he's thinking about signing a check. I'll tell you that. We got another Swoop Boy with us. We got Ill Will with a place to be. What's good, B?
What's up, man? My neighbors called me. I went to the mailbox, bro. I was out there for an hour, bro. Damn, like,
Oh,
Yeah,
friendly neighbor.
they was bringing out drinks and everything. They're in the Christmas spirit. So
What was you and Carr talking about that the lateral that New England was trying to do?
Who?
Aren't your neighbors Devontae Adams and Derek Carr?
Nah, man. Nah.
He said the lateral. I'm talking about the lateral. Man, you talk about a bonehead play. That was it right there. Like that was like, what were you doing?
Man, right?
That has to be if we can put Shaq in a fool, that has to be that right there. That clip right there has to be Shaq in a fool. That right there. All right, so you're funny. So getting off the Chicago Bears win. I almost said loss. That's how mad I was about the game. We won. I know. We're 13-1, right? We're 13-1. I know. I gotta stop crying. My fault. Don't shoot the messenger. But there was an injury that occurred. We were like, oh man, going into Dallas week, right? And then now all of a sudden, it was kind of in the air. Jalen will play. Is he going to play? Is he not going to play? Blah, blah, blah. I'm pretty sure you guys seen it all over ESPN due to, it was First Take, everything. So Nick Sirianni has something to say, but I'm going to let him tell you what. I'm going to let him tell you what he said.
Shoot what? What'd you want? Yeah, it's looking like it's going to be Gardner.
We got Gardner Minshew. He is back. Minshew Mania is back in Philadelphia. And I'm gonna start it off. I'm gonna start it off in this one. I'm fully confident. I'm fully confident in Gardner Minshew. I'm not gonna go off. I'm gonna ask you guys later about the do's and the don'ts, or the question. Right? I'm gonna ask y'all know the question. That's what's gonna come up. Rico, are you all right? Because you're looking green down there.
I know. I don't know.
There you go.
Got that filter.
There you go.
They're playing with some filters, boy.
That boy got different filters going on.
Yeah.
Seems like when it gets too far away from me, then I don't know what to do, or the background is throwing it off. I don't know.
Because you got like 500 colors over there, so it can't even calibrate.
Hey, man, I'm Puerto Rican.
Trying to dial in, man.
You Puerto Rican. Now they sensitive about their flag. They're sensitive about their flag. Well, you guys know it's fuck Dallas week. Oh, we're going in there. We're going there with a quarterback by the name of Gardner Minshew. Yo, Ill Will, tell me how you feeling. How you feeling? Are you feeling confident? There you go. He's back.
Yeah, I'm glad Minshew's playing actually, because the division's wrapped up, the conference is pretty much wrapped up, and then the Cowboys is talking all that shit about well you play our backup, now you about to play our backup, and we're gonna cap the season off of beating your ass with our backup with your starter. I'm good. He's gonna need a number one pick for Gardner Minshew after he gets off this run. because he's better than a lot of
What you mean? What are you talking about? You talking about free agency?
I'm talking about how we not gonna let that man leave without getting something for him.
He's a free agent. He's a free
agent. So he's gonna. We'll get a comp pick for him probably.
We'll get a comp. Yeah.
We might do a sign and trade. Shit, we gonna get something. Trust me. How we ain't gonna let that man leave?
Hey, you know what?
How we gonna play that shit?
You know, ordinarily I would call that shit kind of crazy talk, but we even had to make sure we did something to get something for Nick Foles. Like,
right.
How he wasn't trying to just let Nick walk out the door, even though we knew we weren't keeping Nick. Like,
true.
I wanted to keep Nick. I was on the fence. I was like, I don't know, man. Like, I'm looking at Carson like this motherfucker might not be who I thought he was. Anyway, I like the boy. I think
we were all there. We're all there. All right, Poppy, talk to me. How you feeling about this Minshew Mania this week? This Saturday, man, look, Christmas Eve.
Get the mustaches ready. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody's gonna go for Minshew Mania. Obviously, you know, like I was saying in the group chat earlier. My man Minshew's gonna be coming out to play, bro. You know, it's like he said, he's gonna be playing with that heart, that inspiration for his, late coach. RIP, coach, you know what I'm saying? Like that's,
RIP Coach Lynch.
Yep.
Leach,
yeah. That's going to be, he just spoke at the funeral. He even missed practice on Monday to do it. So, it's like, I think, these kind of guys, these quarterbacks, especially, they have that personality where adversity like that, they're going to come in and like use that as fuel, So I think he's going to come out and have a monumental game, bro. So I think Cowboys better be ready. Cole's Cowboys.
Hey, did you see this? Cole, you agreed to this.
Go to his other comment.
Yeah, I'm going to. No, Cole. You have to put this on. You listen. You should have known you was gonna put this on when you lost to the Jaguars. You knew you was gonna listen. You look good and great though, man. You have to do this. Put that shit on.
Put that shit on.
We got to beat you with Minshew and some niggas from Wawa.
Don't be putting no punk shit on. I want you to go. If you out in Texas or wherever, I know you got a pro image nearby. I know you can go get some nice.
I'll send him a nice Eagles joint. This all you gotta do is let me know what size you wear, and I got you, Cole. It was a pleasure doing business with you, my guy.
I got some unopened joints, brand new. I got a Sproles joint that fits you. I know it right now.
I got a Sproles joint too. You know what I'm saying? You a big guy. I'm a big guy too. So I understand. I got you, Cole. You can't call off the bet though. You can't do that. Like, you're a man of your word. That's why.
You stood tall when you stood tall through the Cooper Rush games. You stood tall.
He thinking Cooper Rush that dude, though. He like, we might.
He stood tall.
You know what's going to happen.
That was the first thing he said. As soon as he saw the Cooper Rush, he said, "It doesn't matter. I made a bet. I'm sticking with it." He
sure did.
Now you about just like shout out Big Bro Prime, just like Prime's bro's gonna be wearing that Eagles green.
Oh, shout out to little bro Will, man. Shout out to little bro Will. I don't know.
Hey.
You're gonna be all right. You're gonna be all right.
You'll be all right. You'll be all right, B. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, if Gabby took it on the chin at the game, bro, he still making dumb bets. So,
Gabby, and
he's the worst Cowboy fan in the history of.
He lost so many bets to Eagles fans. He's damn near Eagles. He's damn near.
He's an Eagles fan. He's an Eagles fan, bro. Because he stay in his mind, bro. He wake up. Eagles go to sleep.
Thinking about the Eagles. Like some Cowboys fans really be like that. They wake up thinking about the Eagles. They, like all day, instead of talking about their squad, you know what I'm saying? They all hear like Parsons talking about us. Are you a fan of us or are you a fan of the Cowboys? We can't tell sometimes, y'all.
They've been quiet this whole week, though. They have.
You know what's crazy?
They try to ease like that.
This is my thing, and this is my thing about Cowboy fans. Why is it every year you're like, this is our year, we're gonna do it, bro? We've seen this story before. As soon as y'all go to the playoffs, you're going home. Like, I don't understand. Yo, listen, check this out. All right, check this out though. I don't know if you guys heard this. Nina, please. I hope Nina, if you're in this, if you're in the comments, please witness to this or please say something. A cowboy content creator. I'm not going to say his name because
that boy's talking shit.
We don't see eye to eye like that. My man said the number 1 seed does not matter.
What?
It does matter.
It does matter, especially if you're a dome team or you play outside in the winter. It matters.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
He said that. He said the number 1 seed doesn't matter. I was like,
he didn't mean that.
He must not understand the importance of home field advantage. Like, bro.
And environmental shit when you
have to come to you. Like
Yo, Rick, you got
West
that?
Coast teams.
Yep.
San Fran, they gotta come and play in the cold, bro.
Yeah.
Dallas,
team.
If they play,
okay, so
the
way the standings are right now, right? So say, I mean, the Cowboys just dropping one against the Jags. Niners are third, right? Niners are third. Minnesota's 2. Eagles, if we win one more, we're 1.
Yeah.
I don't see us losing the next 3 games out. That's just me.
Nah,
all we need. Yeah. I mean, all we need to win is 1. I think all we need to win is 1 more game. We're the number 1 seed. So if it went down to that, the Cowboys will be number 5, and they would go to
Tampa.
All right, hold on.
We will have a bye the first week, and then the winner out of Tampa would come. Cowboys and Tampa would come to us.
Well, hold on, just to really give you to tack on
the lowest seed. The lowest seed.
I don't think they reseed in the NFL.
Yeah, because I mean they add. See, it's confusing because they added 1 more team.
Yeah, but do they reseed? They don't reseed.
Well, I don't know if they reseed, but look, just to add on to your point, since 1975. The number 1 seed of either the NFC or the AFC has won the Super Bowl 25 times out of 46 Super Bowls. So,
how many times have they got to it though? Like, I mean, it's
it doesn't say that, but it does says at least 26 times. Oh yeah, I'm sure that number is even higher because you know.
I was about to say,
but it does say they won it 26, so damn near. It's almost
talking about Tampa.
Only the Cowboys have choked.
But
that
they
shit
played
up.
at home. They played the Super Bowl at home, Cole. I think
exactly. Number is everything, bro. I agree.
Yeah,
Rams weren't. He's naming the last 2 teams that played the Super Bowl at home. Home field makes an advantage.
Makes a
home field.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Cole, the Rams won the Super Bowl in their home field. Tampa Bay won the Super Bowl in their home field.
The Rams got help
makes the advantage, bro.
You know the Rams shit was fugazi as a motherfucker. But anyway,
stop being mad because the Cowboys don't play in Dallas.
Rams wasn't the first seed. It doesn't matter if they were the first seed, but the numbers are still going to go in and speak for it.
Especially if you got an advantage.
Fans. Yeah, like you really don't have to travel until the week.
Hold up, time out. Wasn't the Cowboys the number 1 seed last year?
Nah.
They didn't have a bye.
Because Cowboys would have had a bye.
They went out the same
they
week.
Played division.
Yeah, Rams.
What year?
Seed, right?
Okay, what year was it? I was in Hawaii.
2016.
That was the Romo.
Aaron Rodgers. Yeah. I remember the reason.
Come on, are you trying to be right now?
The reason why I couldn't remember, I was in Hawaii. And I remember watching the Cowboys losing. I was like,
Mark says no travel in your building with your fans. Come on, man, that's an advantage for any team. However, they have started to show that. I don't know if it's because people are traveling more for games or just because the NFL is becoming more. It's becoming a more mainstream thing than anything. So they are showing that home field advantages are dwindling for most teams. However, Philadelphia is one of those teams where it is not dwindling because Philadelphia
is the environment. It's the winter time. You got to come
outside
and play.
And we don't
we go hard.
Rivals.
Yeah, plus you got to come outside, man. And then they be playing games, man.
Really winter.
Turn your power off on your heaters and shit. You know, I would. I'm like, yo, turn the heaters off, bro. Fuck them.
Shout out to Cozy Bryant, man. He's
I'm trying to get him in. I'm actually trying to get him in.
Vikings, Commanders, Cowboys, Bucks. Niners, Giants.
Yep.
Yeah.
And Brady's starting to get hot, bro. Let Brady knock out.
They did the same thing last year. They pulled the ugly dope. All them dudes was on the
Hey, that is
on
true.
the
You guys
IR.
play better on the road because you guys go. I don't know if it's because in Jerry World y'all got all that sunlight beaming through the one side of the field or the windows. Yeah, but y'all definitely don't.
You don't have home with fans because you're far away from the field. It's not that loud. 2, the other fans travel well. 3,
Cowboys lost on TV. Yeah, King was feeling himself that trip.
So you know, like
with your toes out, bro.
The toes out.
Hey, Gucci flip flops. Gucci flip flops.
You don't gotta lie, bro. Using the little sandals.
So the whole thing with the Cowboys is when they play the games like before Christmas, your whole fucking family's in town. So that's going to be a distraction all fucking week on the short week. You got to go to the airport, get people in hotels. You got to get tickets for them, all that dumb shit. Eagles coming in there mad because they got to play Christmas Eve.
And you know, Dak and Zeke, they get all those brand new sex toys for Christmas, so they too busy playing.
Yeah, they probably wore out by the time they get to that motherfucker.
You know what I'm saying? They can't wait to they're over here playing lightsabers and shit. Let me see yours.
See which
one. Whose man is that? Hey, so Cole, I need you to come back on. If you want to come on, I would definitely send you the invite. But Cole, this is gonna be you and your boy Scooter Magruder. Y'all gonna Cowboy fans, y'all wearing Eagles gear, bro. Like I got you. Like I said, I can make it for you. Just let me know what you want. We'll make you. We even put a little Swoop Boys. We'll put a Swoop Boys on the shoulder so you think they know what's up. All right. Plus doing business with you, my guy.
Yeah, bro. You gotta own that shit. You signed up for this shit. I was gonna let you out of it, but
he was talking big money because that's episode when we had Philly 500 on.
Yeah.
That was the episode we had 500. He was
so Cole was talking big money.
Big money. Smart. Boy,
sausage fights and Lil D.
Oh, Mark with the comment. Boy.
Mark, yeah. Mark's out here flaming him.
Mark out here flaming him, huh?
Bro, Cowboys about to get flamed by Uncle Rico and the boys.
All right, so when we're talking about Uncle Rico, what are you guys expecting him to do? Give me some stats. Give me a stat line. Marcus, we'll go with you first. Give me a stat line. What's up?
So like what me and you was saying before we got on, we were looking at his stats from his last start. We're not counting the Cowboys game because he ain't had nobody. He played the Jets last year and he went 20 for 25.
Whoa, what do you mean he didn't have no? Whoa, time out. What do you mean he didn't have nobody? Yeah, Jalen Rager.
That's a negative.
But the stat line for this one is going to be I would probably say the same thing. Probably at least 25 pass attempts, more of a balanced attack. Minshew's definitely going to come out on a revenge game because he feels some type of way. Dallas came to Philly, dropped 50 on him because he had nothing but practice squad. Now he got some thugs and some guns with him. He about come out black visor, all black fitted with some black forest cleats. Minshew out with some blood, bro.
Dallas places fine ass women, so you're gonna be putting on a show.
Did you guys know that Sirianni is unbeaten in the black unis anytime they come out?
I've already said that.
Oh, did you? I wasn't here for the first 10.
Eagles damn near undefeated.
We are undefeated in the black uniforms.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. All right, wait. I do have something I've been meaning to get off my chest, though. So going into the season, very excited for the black helmet. Even when I saw the black helmet that Coach has, love it. Think it's beautiful. Finally get to see it on field. Hated it. 2 circles.
What?
All right. So
couldn't even tell the difference.
Right.
And that's the problem. And that's the problem.
But Tim, you remember at the Texans game though, when I was asking you, I said
You
Brett,
did,
and
yeah. I was like, yo, you bugging. Nah, bro. We agree.
You can't tell the difference, and that's the problem. If you're gonna have an alternate helmet, like this is the thing. All right, so this is the whole issue with it.
Kind of black is going in a little bit though.
Well, if you're gonna go with a black helmet and you're gonna say it's blackout, why are we still wearing the same exact black jerseys and the same pants with the black, white, and green on them? You should have just had an all black black out,
League
like
rules.
a real blackout. So
league rules, man.
and that's the issue right there. So it's like you gotta at least if you're gonna have the hits of the midnight green still on the black uniform, then you might as well just keep the midnight green helmet. You know what I'm saying? Until you get
with the black helmet, you can wear the green joints. That's why they put the black helmet
that's
in
what
there.
they should have been doing. That's
So you wear the Kelly. That's so you can wear the Kelly green now with the black helmet. You couldn't wear it with the midnight green.
No, when the Kelly green comes out, they're gonna have a Kelly green helmet.
Nah, you cannot put a black helmet with a Kelly green. No, that wouldn't even match.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Well, we got a guest on the show. We got Kuzi. We got Kuzi on the show. What up, Kuzi? What's going on, my guy?
What up, boys? Is it working? I don't know if it works or not.
Yeah, you're good. You're good. Now, yo, look at you. You're on the podcast, and then you'll be showing up doing your thing now, bro.
This is crazy.
So if you guys don't know Kuzi, man, Kuzi has been man. This dude, he lives. I don't want to give his address or something like that, but he lives in the state of Florida, which is in a separate country. I believe Florida is a separate country.
South Florida.
South Florida, and my man comes to Philly all the time.
I went to the home opener. I went to the Jags game in the rain. I went to the Packers game in the rain, and I just bought my tickets to fly up for the NFC Championship.
Well, it sounds like you went to a lot of winning games, so we appreciate. Sounds like
I've been to a lot of losing games too, but we're doing good this year.
You ain't been to a lot of losing games.
Me and Will were undefeated together, going to games together. We were undefeated until the Raiders game last season. That
Raiders game, bro.
We didn't sit together.
That game broke my heart.
That's what it was. We didn't sit together.
We didn't sit together, so it don't count. Our streak is still.
Well, this season, I will say I'm 4-0 this season. So, let's just keep this thing going on. Kuz, I want to talk to you, bro. I've been, you and I have known each other for some time now. Give me a stat line of Minshew, because I know you're a Minshew fan. Let me know what's up.
285, 4 touchdowns, and the dub. He's going all out. I just have a weird gut feeling that he's just gonna go crazy.
He's gonna go crazy,
and it's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt his MVP campaign, but who cares?
No,
a dub is a dub.
He would have did the same thing. You know what I mean? Like put up some gaudy numbers against some because their pass defense is horrible. Like Diggs, trying to cover AJ. Fuck, that's 3 touchdowns right there. Period.
You don't even have to throw that way. Throw to the other guy.
Yeah, throw to the other guy.
Yeah.
Throw it that way.
I'm gonna put it to you like this. So I'm putting it to you like this. Devontae Smith will get 1,000. He'll get his 1,000 season this game.
Yeah,
but he only needs yards, right?
I think he only needs like 90.
Diggs. They're probably gonna put Diggs on Brown.
Yeah.
So Devontae's gonna eat. Goddard is definitely gonna eat. Minshew loves Goddard.
Diggs on Brown don't even scare me.
Brown or anybody don't scare me.
Well, this is another thing. I don't know. Somebody's crunching in the background. I'm gonna have to.
That's not even me, bro.
That's not me.
I'm like, is it me?
Look, I
got
right
crunching. Who is crunching? Who's moving? Is that Will? All right,
that's Will.
You muted, Will. Anyway, what I want to say. I don't know why. Will. What I want to say though is this though. I think for the most part, when you're seeing from the Cowboys, you can easily run on this team, right? Number two, what are they going to do with? Is Van Hershey even going to play?
Nope, he's out, neck injury.
So are you going to put Parsons in the middle of the field?
The thing is with Parsons though, his versatility, man.
Bro,
I'm still happening.
His versatility. You got to keep tabs of Parsons, and I think Philly's going to do what they did the last time and run towards Micah. Basically, let him go unblocked.
Isn't he sick though right now?
So what?
He can play. He'll play.
Or make him cover. If he stays in the middle, he got to cover Goddard. That's a bad matchup, bro.
You can't go on a podcast and talk shit about a quarterback and say is it the team or the system, and then the day you're supposed to play that game, you're I'm out because I got the bubble guts. Nah, you gotta play.
No, you gotta play. You gotta play.
Well, I saw that they said like a lot of players are sick.
They have like a
excuse machine coming.
You see Reek? You see Reek? Like, come on.
That's crazy.
Oh yeah, he's right. Diggs doesn't travel.
No.
All right,
he doesn't.
Diggs doesn't travel.
He doesn't.
Oh, man,
does that ever take anything away from you?
He's not a good cover corner anyway.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, Reek. I'm sorry.
Do you guys, does that ever, when you see the cornerback doesn't travel, does that ever lessen them to you, or do you think like?
Yes.
Yeah,
because I feel like when you look at Slade travels.
Yeah, and
it can be the defense.
Think about it this way.
Kelvin Joseph.
The most
Cowboys CB2, I think.
Yep. Yes, Joseph. He's not that good. But this is my thing. Look at the greats. Look at you know what I mean. Look at the great DBs that were out there. They were travel go this side, that side. It's like look at like Richard Sherman. I have respect for Richard Sherman. But Richard Sherman is not one of the top DBs in my. He's on the right side of the field.
He's on the right side, man. You don't travel. You're not the GOAT if you don't travel, bro. Let's get it correct. Diggs is one of the worst in the NFL at coverage. He's a ball hawk.
He's been balling this year. I had to give it to him. He's been balling this year.
Not coverage. He hasn't been balling.
He's been balling. They don't really throw
that's because they've been throwing to the weak link, bro. You got Anthony Brown, he's been hurt, and then Kelvin Joseph's been basically a QB's like wet dream. So why throw towards Diggs side if I got the easy work on the other side?
He gets okay. They got good defensive line, right? So he gets, he don't got to cover him that long. But against the Eagles, he was getting smoked because he's always peeking. You can't peek on a team like that, bro. It's a wrap.
Okay.
It's a wrap.
Right. When you say they have a defensive line,
They get sacks, they get pressure though. You know what I mean?
Micah gets to
you can run.
Parsons does it all.
Parsons does it all, and you can run on them. You can run.
You can run on them. You can run on them. They got a decent defensive line, but they do get pressure on certain teams. On bum teams, they get pressure. But they always been. That's their MO. That's how D-Long got his contract. Getting
that was a missed opportunity. You should have blessed yourself after you sneezed.
Diggs ain't better than coverage.
Let's take you.
Better than last year.
Bless you.
He ain't getting hurt as much, but the defense is overall better. That's the problem with Cowboy fans. They always try to put their players in the Hall of Fame before they're ready, bro. Diggs is not a good cover corner. He's a ball hawk. He will get his interception by peeking, but covering somebody like AJ downfield, he don't stand a fucking chance.
Bro, Cole, what are you doing, Cole? Cole, I know you got some free time. I know you got some free time, Cole. You need to come on and repent for your sins, bro. Come on.
Let me go. Let me go put my preacher uniform on. I'll be right back. I'm gonna baptize this nigga. Right back.
Come on up, Cole, man. This is
oh my god. Ill Will is crazy. He said I'm a baptize.
Who's going to be the Cowboys' excuse for losing? I can't wait to hear it. You see, that's why Coach is right. They've been very, very quiet.
Parsons was sick all week.
BG's the team.
We were planning for Hurts. Mike McCarthy can't game plan. Clock management.
No, they're going to put the blame on Kellen Moore.
When BG gets the strip sack for the win, they're going to blame the O-line.
No, I think this is a 50 burger, bro. I think this is when you give them when you pay them right back. Y'all came to our crib, dropped 50 because y'all played literally nobody. A bunch of goons that just got done playing, walk-ons from Villanova, Temple, LaSalle, all of them. Now that we got our actual starters out there, Minshew's about to light these boys up because you ever seen the movie 6 Man with Marlon Wayans?
Yep.
Coach Leash is out there on the sideline.
AJ, you're gonna see Joyce gonna be running and he's gonna trip, but then stay up to catch the ball.
He get that pass on the sideline. Coach Leash put that toe right there and make it drag.
He's supposed to throw it away, but it curves back in. Right.
Yo, both of y'all sounding crazy right now, yo. Y'all sounding crazy right now. Y'all are too funny.
Cole, I know
Warner Brothers, if you watching, bro, hit us up. We get the script going. We got the 12th Man going. That's the sequel.
That's funny.
But
all right, so I have another question though. I do have another question for you guys when it remains with the with the Cowboys. Do you feel like this is something where do you feel like the Cowboys are like kind of like man, you know what I mean? Do you feel like they're shaking in their boots on this one? Because I feel like they're shaking in their boots on this one. How do y'all feel?
Go ahead, Kuzi. As a guest, you go ahead.
I mean, I think they were shaking in their boots 2 weeks ago when Parsons was talking about us instead of talking about the Jags. We've been on their mind since we beat them.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Since week 6, we've been on their mind. We're all they can think about. So they just want revenge. But now that Hurts isn't in there, it's kind of just like they're talking like they don't want it, but they do want revenge.
I feel it.
Is my thing messing up?
Talk to me.
Oh, you're good.
No, you're good.
Bro, I think this is – I'm going to tell you what. This is the quietest – even when we were winning, we were on our unbeaten streak, I feel like we still heard chirps. But this week has been the quietest I think I've heard, Cowboys fans in a long time. This reminds me of the offseason after they lost. Oh, you put it.
Yeah, because some reason I can't get it. Yeah, we'll filter out who gets it. Right.
Does my cam keep cutting out?
It did a couple times.
I was like, it keeps doing it every 3 minutes randomly. So I don't know how much of my spiel you heard.
We're hearing everything.
We heard everything.
Oh, okay, cool. My video cuts out, not the audio.
This is just absolutely the quietest week of Dallas Cowboys fans I've ever heard in my whole entire life. I don't think I've ever seen them this quiet before, which is crazy, especially on a Dallas Philly week. I've never seen this. So they even in 17, they were still that last week where it was irrelevant when we were going to play them then. They were still talking big head. We weren't first round into the playoff, that was crazy. But they were still talking mess. This week, even shout out to the homie Lewis, you know what I'm saying? Miss Red's husband. He hasn't even said nothing to me this week. So, and I've been messaging him on Instagram, yo, what's up, my man?
Marcus, how you feeling about it?
Y'all ever spend time with y'all family during the summertime, when y'all hang out with y'all cousins, and you got that one cousin who always get y'all in trouble, and everybody got paid for it? Mm-hmm. This is that moment. Micah is that cousin who made that mistake, and now the whole team got to pay for it because these boys is hungry. And if I had to put money on it, I put money. Nick Sirianni in the team meeting before he did the walk-ons on the walkthrough on Monday, played that whole interview, and then didn't say anything, and then they went straight out to the field and just set the whole tone.
Yo, I got, bro. Me and Coach been going. Me and Coach really been having a field day with there's been a lot of me and Coach just going really in on how much we really are loving the coaching staff lately. Because from the play calling, for the most part, the scheming, just like that. Come on, bro. And I know he did it. I'm not even doubting that that's what happened, bro. I know that that's what happened. I can't even doubt it.
Bro, wait till Monday when they do the whole little post-game Eagles spill. And that, if he did that, oh my God. That's Sirianni, man.
Sirianni is literally all of us. He knows what to get the fans going, to get these guys going.
Okay, so this is my question to all you guys. Have you ever seen a coach explode and the excitement when every time like they score or like, you know what I mean? Like usually coaches like hold their composure, don't want to let nobody out. He shows his emotion. Like I mean, he was like, "Is that AJ?" Remember that? I don't know if you guys seen it like with behind the tape, whatever,
Titans
behind
game.
the lines. Yeah, he's like, "Oh, that's AJ." There you go, and he's like, "Boom!" Like I've never seen a coach like that. Besides McVay, McVay's like that. But McVay's an odd one. McVay's an odd one. Like McVay don't even care about defense. This dude will go down to the corner of the sideline and watch tape of and don't even care about the defense. So I think that's kind of weird. But have you ever seen a coach like that though?
I think it's just us younger coaches because I do that as well. Like, bro, it's exciting because they're out there having so much fun now. Because I know when I was coaching, I made sure practice they hated it. So when it was time to play the game, like, oh, this ain't shit. You know, coach, the game is a lot easier. And then I'm running stride for stride, or, you know, they score. We got our own little handshake. We dapping up. I'm telling them up high, and we just like, bro, it's just all about having fun now because that's what it's about. When you're having fun, you're actually, you know, regardless winner or losing, you're legit out there having fun. And I think that's what, you know, Nick Sirianni's doing. He's just having fun now because this is his second year. The team is buying into the culture. Like, you're seeing everything come in fruition for him. The doubters are being doubted because Jalen is now a Pro Bowler in his second year as a starter. He's in the MVP talks. The team is literally the number one team in the NFL right now. And he's like, look, just focus on, you know, on us because we're still being doubted. We're number 5 or something like that in the power rankings, but yet we're 13-1. So
I don't care about power rankings.
I hate power rankings. They don't make sense ever.
Yeah.
I don't care about power rankings.
In my opinion, power rankings just are fitting narratives. Like that's really all they are. And they don't matter until they suit somebody's argument. So yeah, I'm with you guys. Power rankings are trash. But to answer, I've never seen a coach. The only other coach that comes close to Sirianni, and he's a very mild version of it. McVay, I don't like because I feel like everything with McVay is a show, so it's not real. And they be doing a lot of Dick Food solos for McVay. Like that time where he like named the Bears defensive players, and everybody was just like, he knows their names. Like it was whack. You know what I'm saying? Like they were like, he remembers them all by name. Like, all right, well, great, cool. But
you're not my dad.
You're not my dad. The only one that comes close to Sirianni to me is, like I said, is a very mild version, but is Cliff Kingsbury, bro. When we've been seeing him on Hard Knocks,
damn. What does he have to celebrate about?
Well, no, it's just like you can see he gets like hyped, like when he sees like JJ doing like shit on the field, he's like, he's a beast, like, or you know, like make little comments.
I was gonna say Mike McDaniels.
Yeah, I was gonna say McDaniel.
Yeah, I was gonna say McDaniel. I didn't think you were.
I like McDaniels. He's funny.
I mean, it seems like we might not know, but maybe Tomlin does on the lowest of lows. We just don't know. After that
Tomlin
whole,
be trying to cheat though. Tomlin be trying to cheat.
After that whole, what did he say? I'm fucking working. Yeah.
Yo, that shit was funny.
If Tomlin doesn't remind you of one of your uncles,
bro, listen. He reminds me of Uncle Cleo. I have an Uncle Cleo. He reminds me of Uncle Cleo. And Uncle Cleo talk just like him. He'd be like, yeah, so we didn't execute right. But you know that, and his eyes get big, you know. Oh man, it's hilarious. Oh man, that is so funny. If you're black, everybody got that one uncle, B.
Everyone has that one.
Everybody got that one uncle, B. Or you got that one uncle is just like he just say shit, it don't make sense. You know what I mean? Like,
but you just nod your head and agree.
Right.
Or they just give you, or that uncle that just gives you unsolicited advice out of nowhere.
Oh yeah.
I remember one time I had one of my. I'm not gonna say which uncle, but I had one uncle just come. I was all hanging out, the whole family, minding my business, sitting on the couch by myself. He just literally came and sat right next to me. He said, "Hey nephew, don't ever go ahead and put no alcohol on your balls. And I was like, what? Why would I do that?
Well, he's saying not to, so you know.
You know, for that moment, 13-year-old me never even thought that I would want to put alcohol on my balls.
He didn't have that same thought. Apparently, he thought about it. He did it.
Oh man,
and it's crazy because we all have that uncle that has.
We all have that uncle.
Like,
Everybody has that uncle, B.
Yeah.
Everybody got that uncle.
See my first Playboy at my other uncle's house. You know what I'm saying? So, boom.
That's
uncle,
funny.
That's what they're here for.
Oh, that's all right, man. The next subject. I got one for you guys. All we like to do a little something about how get to learn about the Swoop Boys. We got our Gus on here. We got Kuzi. So Kuzi, yo, I have a question, man. What was your favorite Christmas memory? Or your favorite Christmas of all time?
Christmas memory.
Oh man, that was funny.
Damn, on the spot.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like Christmas.
Eagles.
Probably Eagles related.
Yeah, it could be Eagles related.
Well, I was gonna say off rip one of the first Christmases I was in Florida. My mom surprised me. It's not Eagles related, but my mom flew down to Florida and surprised me. So like I'm at a whole family event.
Yeah.
And like I'm just like I'm behind the bar at my cousin's house, just laughing, drinking. I'm already blackout drunk, and I just like hear the voice behind me, and I was like, "Wow." I was a little bit mad because she's bad at surprising me. She always shows up at the worst times, and I was already like,
"Oh, he froze on us."
Froze up at a very bad time. On top of that,
yeah, that was a very bad time. He definitely froze. All right, Ill Will, talk to me. Yeah, you gotta unmute yourself, my guy. What was your favorite Christmas memory?
A good memory, but it's legit. So I found out when I was 5 that Santa Claus was some bullshit. So yeah. I had a problem.
I was not expecting that. I was not expecting that.
Will, before you continue with the story, are there any kids in the vicinity? Are there any kids in the vicinity?
Yeah, is there any kids in here?
Yeah. Because we were standing in that fucking line at Gimbals or wherever the fuck, waiting to go see Santa Claus to take those pictures. No. And my cousin was like, "Yo, I'm tired of this shit. This is some bullshit." We knew, we knew we weren't no Santa Claus. Why are we taking pictures with this motherfucker with the fake ass beard on? I'm 5 now. I give you $3 if you snatch his beard off. I did it. I fucking did it, and I almost died. My mom was throwing haymakers, boy. I could hear the wind cutting. I slid down that little slide. Fuck this shit.
Oh my
got my ass beat. Wherever the fuck John Wanamaker's, wherever the fuck it was. And I got my ass beat in the car. I got my ass beat again when we got home.
Yo, that shit caught me off guard right there.
What?
I didn't.
Hey,
that's ill will, though. That's ill will.
Looking back on it, I'm glad I did that shit. I would do it again. Fuck Santa and all that bullshit. That's a fake ass lie. Boy, but you get your ass beat for lying when you're a kid, right?
Oh man, hey Rico, you're next. I don't know how you're gonna follow up on that, but you're next.
Rico gonna say he was the cousin who bet him.
Yeah.
Now my cousin was older. He had $3, only 5.
Oh shit. Well, I could. It's just a funny memory. The way I found out that if there's any kids around, earmuffs. The way I found out that the big guy didn't exist was my uncle. He had just came home, you know what I'm saying, from being out of town.
Yeah.
And for a little while, he was staying with us at our house. So me and him was sharing a room. So Christmas morning hits, boom. You know me, I'm up early with it. I jump out my bunk bed. As soon as I hit my toes touch the floor, he said, "Hey nigga, hey, get back into bed." I was like, I said, "Nah, it's Christmas. I'm going downstairs to go bust open these gifts." He said, "Nah, I still gotta wrap gifts." I said, "What?" He said, "Boy, you know ain't no Santa Claus." And I felt like that in that moment. The SpongeBob meme where he's spinning like that, that's how I felt like.
What's
was-
wrong?
I couldn't believe how
You're
long
not
they
my
continue to
dad.
lie. Right,
That's
how
it.
long are y'all gonna continue to just lie?
That's how exactly how I felt. I said, "This is some bullshit." I told all my
Oh,
cousins
man.
that day when they came over. Just so
Oh man,
just,
this
I went to
is
school.
a funny.
I went to school and told all the kids too. I was mad as a
Oh,
motherfucker.
man.
I'm still mad today, actually, about that shit. But
Son, this segment right here had me
We
crying.
can tell.
Man.
how you
nah,
gonna,
Oh my
how you gonna do
God.
the kids like that? How you gonna do the kids like that? You know what I'm saying?
it's a
It's
fucking
for the
lie,
kids, man.
man.
It's for the kids.
I
man.
feel
It's
like
for the kids.
no Mall Santa is safe around Will. He's just gonna
Facts.
get triggered.
Yo,
That man's getting paid. That man's getting paid.
Will's a real Riley from Boondocks. You gonna pay what you owe?
Nah. See, that man's getting paid. I'm okay with that nowadays. At the time, I wasn't okay with the picture shit because you might remember everybody and their mother waited in that motherfucking line. They had we had Polaroids with the little. That was it. To get a professional picture, you had to go to
Oh
the mall. Yeah, I didn't like that shit, man. No, it said this shit ain't even fucking real.
This ain't real.
This ain't real.
Oh,
Why would you just lie?
That's hilarious. That was hilarious. All right, man. So we'll go back on it.
Hey, that opening shelf is real, bro. My son is
Yeah.
going crazy for that this year.
Yo, that shit is funny. All right, so I got a question for all you guys, and I want you to say just one word who y'all would pick. Basically, kind of like fantasy wise. Are you ready?
Yep.
Yeah.
Who we taking?
1-1.
Who we taking?
Is that
Who
a serious
who's
question?
Gonna have, I'm
The one who
asking.
number could actually get retired.
1-1.
1-1. Reed.
Yeah, I'm picking 1-1.
Reed.
What?
Yeah.
Dude, what is up with your camera?
It's the setting on it. I don't know. Yeah, it's gonna be 11, bro.
It's
I
swole
don't see how
Batman, bro. It's swole Batman.
it's
Swole
full Batman, bro. He's out
All
here
right.
doing things we ain't seen cats in the Eagles jersey do for a while.
So the reason why I asked this question is because there's a long debate going on Twitter, on probably barbershops as well. Who's going to put up more numbers and who's going to have a better game? I mean, as throughout the year, AJ has had a better year, right? I think he's had more touchdowns. Yeah, I think he's like 200 yards up on CD.
Yep.
But what they're saying is though, who would you rather have on your squad? Would you rather have CD or would you rather have AJ? So that was the reason why I asked.
Definitely.
At the end of the day,
let's see what the comments at.
When shit hits the fan, Jalen goes, AJ's down there somewhere.
Oh,
Get it. you
It's
can't do that with
one-on-one.
CD.
Yeah.
It's not a guaranteed snag if CD's out. AJ, he gonna fight, throw a punch or something, and still come down.
Yeah, and he gonna
he injured the DB because the DB accidentally ran into him.
Right.
Facts.
His late hands too on that one catch where he's like,
I love the late hands.
Ball.
I've never seen a wide receiver do that like in a way.
I heard him talk about it.
Never. I haven't seen a
I
wide
heard him
receiver
talk
do
about it, but I never seen him actually do it until he did it. I heard him talk about it. I'm gonna wait for the last second and make the catch. No.
Yeah. McKeenan McCordell was probably the last person I seen do that. Cordell for what was he? Who used to play for? Tennessee?
Yeah, he played.
He used to do that.
Played
Pop
for
back out. He'd be like, damn, how the hell he catch that? Torrey Holt,
Yeah,
he was another one that did that too. Torrey Holt used to do that too.
Yeah, he
Pop it, I'd be like, damn, how the hell did they catch that?
But I don't even think CD's a true number one. He still got a little work to be a true number one.
Well, on that team, he is the number one.
He is the number one. But he has to be. But I don't think if he was on our team, would he be a number one?
No,
he's
not.
He'd be a slot.
Well,
He'd be a slot.
Well, hold on.
When he was on the same team with Cooper, he wasn't even the number one.
Well, no, because you had Cooper, who was definitely the number one. But
when he was in Oklahoma, he wasn't number one. It was Marquise.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, he's going to be a number one, but at this point, he's not there yet. He's good.
But to give it context, they usually say receivers, like skill position guys, they usually do take a little bit longer to come along. Like, it's not like a defensive lineman or
I mean,
they say it's offensive line, defensive line, or offensive line, offensive line, wide receivers, and then they say I can't remember the last position, but they say usually come a little bit longer because they really gotta fit, like they have to fit into the scheme and what they're doing, and like for them to learn like the NFL speed, it takes a little bit longer. So I don't know. Maybe see. I think
he's on a good pace.
Let me distant. All right,
He's on a good pace. I don't think he's
Jefferson, rookie year.
I don't think he's. Sometimes they just have it, bro. Right away. Randy Moss, these guys.
Yeah.
Even what's the young bull we had when Ray Rose was here? He blew his knee out. Chris T. Jones. He had it, bro. Right away. You like, damn, Chris T. Jones.
Oh, I remember Chris T. Jones.
Yeah, it was nice.
Devontae ripped it up last year. Even though Devontae was a
Devontae ripped it up. He had it. You knew it. He got it. He got it. Some guys take a little while to develop. Right? Or they're not using them right or something like that. I think he's on a good pace for the team that he's on and the people that he got throwing the ball. So I got a little bit bigger. But he's not a true number one at this point in my mind.
I mean, he's not. Look, the truth of the matter is he ain't doing all the things that that you see that what's his name doing over in Cincinnati, or he's not doing like what
Chase and Justin Jefferson.
And I mean, not and at some point, your body like you said, he's not the biggest guy in the world, so he might be like a perennial slot guy. He's just not like a number one on the team to me. Like, so I think he would be great.
They seem he's a number one.
I mean, there he is. But you know, Cowboy fans, they always put them dudes in they already Hall of Fame once they kept too long in Hall of Fame, bro.
Right.
They're saying that
he was the next Dion, man. I'm like, come on, man. Like sometimes the ball just comes your way off of tips and shit. You know what I mean? Like it does.
Right.
Well, he's not.
All right, fellas. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I was just saying, it's just he's not. When you look at like an ultimate receiver, and I hate to keep comparing him to AJ because they're just not the same type of receiver. But I'll put it in the mold of even like put it at Alshon. Like if you put like Alshon had a big body, so he wasn't like a swole guy, but he had a big body with a big catch radius. So like when you look at like Lamb, he's more in the Devontae mold. Like I wouldn't expect Devontae to go do a lot of the things like AJ did or Alshon did. You know what I'm saying? He just like the body just ain't there, bro. Like
go ahead, coach.
So
Devontae's route running is a lot better than CD.
Yeah, it's route running.
If I had, you got to compare CD to Justin Jefferson. They're the same size, same style type of player, the same game, and same caliber of quarterbacks. Dak and Kirk Cousins are the exact same damn product. So
Kirk a little bit better than Dak. Come on, man.
Nah, Kirk is the light skinned Dak Prescott.
Kirk has a better arm, I'd say, than Dak.
Kirk got a better arm. He's more accurate than Dak.
But
Dak
that's the comparison, and that's a fair comparison. They both came into the league at the same time. But who's been more of a consistent producer and has always been the true number one? Like, bro, Jefferson came into the league and let Diggs go to Buffalo because Minnesota was very comfortable. Like, yeah, this is our number one. Dallas made the trade, but CD hasn't proved that he's a true number one.
They had a number one. They could have just, but I don't know why that was a bad pick, bro.
Their number one is low key, in my opinion, Noah Brown.
Gallup when he's healthy.
I thought it was Gallup when he was healthy.
Yeah, when he's healthy.
Gallup probably got 2 routes, 3 routes in him: a go, an out and up, and a slant.
Bro, he was killing us though. He was killing us.
Speed kills though. But if you don't have speed, what else is he doing? Like Devontae, without his speed, he's still going to get separation because of his route running. That's why you got guys like Cooper and all that. Route running is a very big thing. So if you take that away, Cooper, not Cooper, what's the fucking kid's name? Gallup. All right, the best availability is being available.
Yep.
Yeah.
So you lost that one. All right. And then now we're seeing, with CD actually going against true number ones. You're doing all right, but bro, Devontae was doing that against true number ones his rookie year.
My thing on the number one is he can't be shut the fuck down. So if you put Slay on CD, it's a wrap. We might get a catch here or there, but unless they use some rock combinations and get him open, he's not gonna get open, bro. That's facts. You know what I mean? That's what I see. Like when they used to be like, "Oh, this guy, blah blah blah," and somebody shuts him down. True number ones don't get shut down, bro.
I mean, Jefferson got shut down by Slay.
Yeah,
He sure
yeah,
did.
he did.
I mean, Slay a different dog though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right. And then you can see in the Washington game they were like rubbing the shit out of Slay, so a Scary Terry could get open to the point that they were running picks and they were letting them get away with it. And then CJ Gardner Johnson was like, "Fuck it," he went and got that shit because he could see it. Like, okay, it's happening. They doing it again. They going to fucking Scary Terry. I'm jumping that route.
All right, fellas.
I can't believe he's injured. He'd have 10
last-
picks right now if he didn't get injured.
Yeah.
Let's get some last couple of comments going on about this weekend's game. As you know, Blankenship is going to be back. Goddard's going to be back. So let's get the score predictions and who's winning. Kuzi, you are our guest. You go first.
Eagles winning. Not a 50 burger, unfortunately. I think it's going to be like 34-24 maybe. I think they're going to put up points on us just because Minshew's good, but he's not Hurts. So I think it's going to be 34-24. Okay. Maybe 21.
All right. Okay. All right. Ill Will.
I got Dak with 5 turnovers. You're going to have 3 picks, 4 fumbles, bro. I mean, the way Sweat and Hassan are playing, and he likes to hold the ball like Wentz. So I think the defense hasn't went off on nobody yet. This game, I think they're going to fucking go off because Dak is another hold on the ball, try to run. He's not that fast. And let's just face it, man. He can't really throw on the run like that. Now, he might get a touchdown. I got him like 10, like 38, 10.
Hey, Devon, CJ DJ comes back next week.
Yeah.
Essentially, if he's good to go.
All right, Coach.
I'm going 42-14.
What?
Yeah, his coach went out for a blowout.
Damn.
Yeah, because you got to remember, we had.
Bro, look at our last games. Look at our last games. Green Bay, 40. Tennessee, 35. Giants, 48. Chicago, 25. We've been borderline averaging between 20 to 45 points.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we've been holding defense. The most that scored on us was the Lions with 30. No, the Lions with 35.
No, the Packers had 30.
Packers was 33.
Yep.
Yeah. That game,
40-33.
Slade dropped that interception. He caused that shit because it would have been over. They would have started putting in
and then remember this. It's the same defense. Nothing has changed from the last time we played them. It's the exact same defense, and they only scored 17 points. And that same defense only allowed us to score 26 points. So it's not like the defense got better. Our defense actually got better because now we have Ndamukong Suh, Linville Joseph. So that Tony Pollard and that Zeke shit is done.
They missing people on defense. Actually, they got a couple.
Which means Minshew's gonna put up that 42.
And we ran the ball down their neck with 11 in the box, missing our starting tackles. So
it was 10.
Remember, Lane went
Jordan Davis wasn't on the field.
Right. Remember, I'm talking about on the offensive line. Remember, Lane went out in the first half because he got concussion or something.
Yeah.
So, like they couldn't stop the run game. Then they're gonna have a problem, bro.
Rick, talk to me.
I'm going bold on this one, man.
What's up?
He about to say 65.
You about to say something crazy.
100?
He gonna say something crazy.
They're gonna bench Minshew and put in Greg Ward at quarterback.
That would be so. I would be. Let me tell you. So if they get to that point, I'm like a pig and shit rolling around in mud, bro.
They gonna let fucking Mike
Don't
Trout
call
play
me.
quarterback.
I'm good. Nah, man. Honestly, bro, I'm just. Reports aside from anyone being sick, if they went out with their regular squad, the good vibes that the Eagles got, and Minshew's there, I'm telling you, he's gonna be playing with a lot of heart, a lot of energy. Yeah. Mix that with the fact that Sirianni is he's a petty motherfucker at the end of the day. It's the only way I can say it. Yeah. He's like these guys. I love Sirianni because he knows what he's doing. He's thinking about it. Won't talk about it. But he remembers last season. He remembers what they did on a meaningless game
He might wear the Beat Dallas shirt for the press conference.
Yo, I was all right. Like real quick before I get the prediction.
No. Nick is gonna wear the Jalen Hurts hoodie, the one he wore on the Manning cast. I don't think he's gonna do anything with Dallas. He's gonna wear the Jalen Hurt hoodie. For my haters.
Before we got the thing that he threw that shirt in the trash from last season, the T-shirt that he threw out, I was hoping that he had like the Eagles zip, like a zip up, and then after we won, he just unzipped it and had to beat Dallas underneath it. It would have been hilarious. But I just think he's gonna if he gets a inkling that they're starting to run away with this, I think he's just gonna like go pedal to the metal. He's gonna start calling all kind of crazy go routes and whatnot, and just have Minshew just continue to air it out. I'm going. I'm gonna go with Coach 42, but I'm gonna say that the Cowboys only scoring 6 points this game. It's
all right. That's about right.
2 field goals, and that's what they're gonna get.
That's a bold take, and I hope you're right.
I think it's right. I hope you're right. That's a bold take, though.
And Gardner Minshew's gonna look right at that camera, and he's gonna say, "Merry Christmas, Philadelphia."
The defense gonna go ham, bro. I'm telling you, they're gonna go ham.
Wow. BG's getting his last 2 sacks.
Bro, yeah, like this dude is like.
Bro, you saw how Matt Hassan was last week? That dude was on a mission, bro.
Yo, that one play where he does like the like run and spin and then still gets up, and the play where Fields escaped.
Hey, if we get up
after that he was mad, bro. He was on a mission, bro.
Hey, if we get up 3 touchdowns, I'm also gonna call this. Now, 2. If we get 2 touchdowns and a field, if we get like 2-3 scores up, I think it's and AJ seems like the guy who would do it. But I see somebody might do this. Somebody might stand on that star.
If CJ was back, CJ was standing.
Oh no, not the star, not the star. I see them. Somebody's paying a fine because they're hopping in the bucket in the kettle.
Oh,
they'll kick that kettle.
It would 100% be CJ.
It's so disrespectful when people. The bucket is fun, but the star is just so because they hate it. They hate it so bad. I'm saying it on my chest, bro. I think we're gonna get a nice. I think 6 points on the Cowboys side, bro. I really do. I think we're gonna be close. I think we're gonna be like Coach said, 42 points, bro. I got the Wawa guys coming in at halftime. So
all right, well I'm gonna go. I think it's gonna be 34-14 Birds.
Yeah, I see them coming apart, bro, and just being mad on the sideline. They got family in town. They family in the stands, watching them fucking lose. You know what I mean? Like
Ed Reed Blankenship making his return.
Yeah,
he's picking off Dak.
Hey,
all right. So I got one more question for you guys, though. I'm gonna let you guys go. What is your favorite Christmas dish? What are you expecting to have for your Christmas dish? Rick, talk to me.
Prime
the
rib,
man
baby.
with the impressive palate.
You gotta go. I feel like Christmas. There's 2 dishes that have to be there for Christmas. I feel like you gotta have a nice ham, a nice spiral ham.
Facts.
But the main dish to me is a nice prime rib, succulent.
Okay, all right, quick question though. I don't mean to interrupt. So turkey is for Thanksgiving, right? And then Christmas you have your ham. Or
you could totally
them motherfuckers was on sale, bro. You could freeze.
I've had plenty of people who have cooked a turkey on Thanksgiving.
Yeah,
I mean, who's cooked a turkey on Christmas. To me, it's just like, look, that's reserved for Thanksgiving, bro. We do
both.
Yeah, turkey on Christmas is weird to me.
Yeah,
if you hungry, you'll eat that motherfucker.
We're doing turkey wings.
I eat anything but pork.
That's what I'm saying. And then that should be in the refrigerator afterwards. The leftovers.
I love.
Okay, so go ahead, Rick. Sorry.
Come on, make ribs. I feel like you gotta have the ham and you gotta have a nice prime rib, bro.
Okay, all right.
You get that prime rib. The bones are just sitting up beautifully. You slice it down.
You gotta have quail.
Yeah, nice.
Christmas
quail. I made
it down.
Yeah, man, you slice it. Put a nice big ribeye on your plate. Shit's just busting out. It's succulent. That's the only way you can describe it. It's a succulent, delicious bite. Every bite is juicy. You put it. Oh, it's hitting.
Okay, since you wasn't on last week's, All right, your 5 Christmas movies.
So shout out because I thought y'all were gonna leave Jingle All the Way out, and Coach saved y'all.
Coach did.
Coach saved y'all right at the end of the discussion. I was like, "Whew, that was close." So honestly, my mom took me to see Jingle All the Way when I was really little. That's definitely my
95, 94.
Yeah, man. Young Buck. Me and my mom and my sister went to go see that in theaters. Shout out! I wish Turbo Man was real so he could show up at my stand off the parade for me. Also, Coach is completely correct that mailman is not. He basically took a whole week of work off to look for the Turbo Man doll. Like 90s movies, like there was
I never even seen that.
Unrealistic. Super
90s,
unrealistic.
yes, it was very unrealistic for 90s movies, but they're classics, yo. Like,
No, bro.
it's
Me and the wife
unrealistic,
was
but it's a
watching
classic.
Adam's Family, the one where they do the camp. Can we
Oh,
talk
yeah.
about how many bodies Wednesday and them got? Because they burnt the whole village, they cooked the two counselors, and then Camp Chippewa. I told the wife, Camp Chippewa is a cult. They were trying to conform Wednesday and Pugsley to be all happy and. Bro, that's
but Rick, all right. So Rick, you said Jingle All the Way, yeah, because y'all
Jingle All
going
the Way
sideways.
is definitely number 1. You called it. Elf is definitely on my list. Probably at number 3 though. Elf's got.
I'm putting Elf at 3 on mine.
Elf is number 3. Number 2. Again, my mom and my grandma, they got me the Muppets Christmas Carol.
I've never seen that. I've never seen
classic. You know what I'm saying? You got Kermit the Frog. You know, it's Tiny Tim's dad. You got a little mini frog. It's Tiny Tim. Ebenezer Scrooge is up in there. I'll never forget that we're Harley and Marley. Woo! With the chains, I was like, I definitely don't want to go wherever the hell they are.
Oh, so basically they did the whole Scrooge thing. They did the whole Scrooge thing.
Rudolph.
They did the Scrooge, so that was cool. To bring clarity, I did hear the discrepancy about the Rudolph movie show. The one where it's like claymation, but not really claymation.
Yeah,
I consider that a movie. That's a movie.
It's a movie.
That's a movie.
That is a movie. And
the show on like CBS in like 1966.
It's 2 hours.
Still,
I'm Mr. Ice.
Yeah, like
he reminds you. The nappy ass head, man. Come on.
It's not in my top 5, but I did have to clarify that because I was screaming at the screen when I seen y'all. You say it wasn't a movie. I think it's a movie, so I'm gonna go with the guys on this one. I'm gonna have to go ahead and round it out. The last 2, these are crucial. So the Christmas Story is a great movie. It's on every day, all day, but it's not. It's also not one of my. But the sequel, also, like I said in the chat, great one, Coach. It was very funny. To go ahead and round this thing out, though, we're gonna go ahead and have to definitely bring in Money Train. Money Train is a great Christmas movie. Yep, y'all forgot about Money Train. Y'all forgot about Money Train. We saw Jennifer Lopez's boobs for the first time.
That was her first
double. I was a young me was convinced that her and Wesley was really doing the nasty. So Money Train is definitely in the top 5 because it happens during Christmas time. So a lot of people don't talk about it, but that's a movie. And I'm gonna go ahead and have to close this thing on out. This Christmas, it's a beautiful, you know what I'm saying, melanin-filled Christmas story. Chris Brown's over here singing This Christmas. I mean, come on, man. Chris Brown's vocals make that movie. Yes,
man, this Christmas was unbelievable. You tell me Columbus Short was able to go AWOL, and then they just let him spend the rest of Christmas with his family? Like, bro, that's not how it works.
What about Barbershop? You should have put Barbershop in there.
Is Barbershop a Christmas movie?
And my mom said a Wonderful Life on Christmas Miracle on 34th Street. That's my mom's favorite movie.
That's what's up. Shout out to Mom.
You had to come say that real quick.
All right, Will, your favorite dish?
Dish? Oh, we're gonna go dessert, bro. So
okay, all right.
Fuck all that other shit because it's mix and match, man. You know what I mean? It could be anything. You know, whatever you want to eat for Christmas. If you want a ham, honey baked ham, you must have one though. Honey baked. Don't bake that shit yourself.
Yo, why does New York hate the Jets?
I'm going with you gotta have a cheesecake, man. New York cheesecake on the fucking.
You gotta have a cheesecake.
Absolutely,
yeah. And a rum cake. You gotta have a rum cake.
I'll take a rum cake, and you gotta have both. You're right.
Well, what's a rum cake?
Cheesecake?
Like a fruit cake?
No, what? You never had a rum cake?
Yeah,
Rum
coffee cake, like a rum cake.
It's
Coffee
kind of like
cake.
a coffee
No.
cake, but it's made with
It's
rum.
like a coffee cake with a
It's like a
sponge.
pound
It's like
cake,
the
yeah.
little spongy joint. You know what I mean? Yeah.
I'm not really a
All
fan
right,
of that
Koozie.
joint too much.
My favorite
Oh,
dish.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to say cheesecake. Yeah, I love a good dessert.
Got
I
to
love a
have
good
that,
dessert.
okay? Got to have
Oreo
that.
cheesecake though. Oreo cheesecake.
All right, Marcus, your turn. Marcus.
I'm gonna have to go with ribs, bro.
Prime rib. Hold on, no,
Where you
like
live at?
ribs?
No,
Ribs for
Prime rib.
Christmas?
He down
Like
south,
Rick
man.
ribs.
He down south, man. It's different, bro. You know,
Hold on, what?
Ain't nobody outside. Ain't
you
nobody
just
outside
have
the way.
ribs? Like ribs for Christmas?
Yeah, down south.
You know what? He's
I
right.
live down south.
I can see that.
No.
He lives, yeah, I was saying.
Florida's not down south. That's his own. It's the
It's the
Republic.
most southern point in America, brother. I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
Territory.
No, he's right. I can see that. You and your father sitting out back. You got the smoker going. Talk. You know what I'm saying? You got a little something in the flask. You guys are talking back and forth.
Hey, yo,
Make those ribs
and shout
fresh.
out to Mr. Walker, man. His
I can see
pops.
that.
He's an A1 dude, man. And shout out to Unc too. Merry Christmas.
Yo, wait.
Merry
What
Christmas.
is? I saw this because now I see him in the chat. What up, Birdman? What the hell was Birdman talking about? Frosty the Dope Man?
All right, yeah. So it's
bro.
what it is?
Paid attention to that small detail.
Yeah.
It was so like, I was like, what?
So what it is? Remember Scary Movie?
The second one.
The second one.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
It was on that one. And
When,
I think
before
I think
Smokey got smoked
Afro
by the
Man?
plant.
Is it Afro Man? He sings that song? Is
I
it
think
Afro Man?
so.
I'm not sure.
R.I.P.
Yeah.
Afro Man.
Is
He
he?
died?
Is he dead? I thought he's
Afro
alive.
Man's not dead.
I don't know. I
What?
thought,
Trying to ruin childhood.
I thought he
over
was.
here,
Is he
bro.
not?
Anyway.
No.
Don't do that, bro.
I mean,
My childhood is already
my
2 for 2.
favorite
Let's not.
dish, and I hate to say this, man. I'm not gonna hate to say it, but it's probably gonna throw people off. But it's greens and mac and cheese. That's like my favorite go-to.
Greens.
I gotta have my greens and my mac and cheese. My wife learned how to cook it for my sister and my mom. So
Afro Man.
yeah, man, that's like one thing I gotta
have.
have. Also, want to say this,
raisins and
man.
the mac and cheese.
Also want to do say mad respect. Also, our condolences to Franco Harris and his family. My mom grew up in Pittsburgh, so she has a lot of amazing stories about Franco Harris. This is how much a nice guy he was. I met him one time when I was a kid when I lived in Pittsburgh. And yo, Ronnie Hillman, hearing that was sad as well. I mean, he passed away today from cancer. So yo, love your loved ones, hug them, tell them you love them, and understand, yo, you know what I mean? Life is precious. Life is precious. And also, when I want to say life is precious, we want to leave you with this. Thank you.
Aww.
Look at the puppers.
Shout out to the families, man. Shout out to the family. Shout out to the family.
Yes, sir.
They hold us down, man. Ill Will. You know Ill Will. You know Ill Will. Ill Will. I mean, everybody has their families, and the Ill Will goes, hey, here's mine. So,
my girls,
yo, we want to say Merry Christmas. And if we don't talk to you, have a happy New Year. And thank you for the love, the support from me and the fellas. Anything y'all got to say?
I'm not going to let that comment slide. Remember when Birdman wanted to trade 25 picks for Russell
That's
Wilson?
what I said. It was gun
The world will never forget that. We will never forget
Mark sprayed that shit up right real quick.
Yeah.
Hold on. When y'all were naming the movies, my screen cut out. But did anyone say The Grinch with Jim Carrey?
I did.
Okay.
You
Or
said
Nightmare
it
Before
after,
Christmas?
I
Which
did.
one?
Yeah, you said Nightmare Before Christmas.
Okay, my screen cut out, so I don't know where.
Oh, my bad.
Well,
No,
it's not you guys.
Give
My-
me your
it's
top
my
five.
bad.
Give me your top five.
Yeah, it's a continuation.
Nightmare Before Christmas, The Grinch with Jim Carrey, Elf, Home Alone 2, Lost in New York,
Classic.
and Die Hard.
We all said Die Hard. We all said Die Hard.
Die Hard's a Christmas
It is a
movie.
Christmas
Okay,
movie.
hey, whoa, okay. Before you guys go, this is gonna probably piss people off. My top 5 Michael Jackson songs: Carousel, PYT.
Man in the mirror.
No, that's terrible.
What?
Oh
Hold
God.
on. What?
No, I don't like man.
Do you not own a mirror? Have you never reflected on yourself?
You said man in the mirror.
No, I hated it. I hated
Have
it.
you never had trials
Moonwalker? I
and
used to always
tribulations?
watch Moonwalker. Have y'all? If any of y'all
Yes.
watch Moonwalker?
Yes.
Speed,
Yeah.
thank you. Okay,
Speed
then I'm the
Demon?
biggest. All right, yes, Speed Demon. So let me get off my chest my top 5.
The whole
Carousel.
music
You
video.
probably don't even. I'm pretty sure none of y'all know what Carousel is.
Nah.
It's one of the dopest songs ever. I said PYT. Gotta be starting something. What was the other one I just said?
Rock My World.
No, that's terrible. No.
Specifically with Chris Tucker.
What? Did you say Rock My
No.
World is terrible?
No.
No, he
No,
said
I
it's
didn't
not
like
in his
Rock My
top
World.
5. He
Oh,
said
okay.
it's
It's
not
not
in
my
his
top
top 5.
Terrible just now.
Bro,
Thriller?
I told y'all this top 5, Michael Jackson is gonna be tough.
Michael Jackson
now
is
we're having-
tough.
His
No, now
catalog
we're
is
having
too
a
big, bro.
conversation. We're saying a lot of
His
crazy.
catalog is super
Did
big.
you say Thriller?
Oh, off the wall. Off the wall.
Off the
Don't
wall.
stop till you get enough. Don't stop till you get enough. My top 5.
I feel like that was 6.
It's starting something. Well, I had an honorable mention. I had to do honorable
Okay,
mention.
no. So my top 5 is gonna be. Do you remember the time?
Hey,
Rock My World is definitely gonna be in my top 5. That was
it's not,
bro, because it showed
Good
Michael was
Lord.
still relevant
Bro,
in the early
he
2000s.
made Off the Wall and Thriller. Nick, like both of them albums just fire by themselves.
And those were made decades before, and he dropped You Rock My World to show that he still had it. And he did, sir. He still had it.
Hey,
Rock
I'm
My
gonna
World
be with Rico because one of my top 5 is off the Invincible album as well.
I'm gonna go ahead.
Which one is that?
I'm gonna go ahead and
That's the one where You Rock My World.
I have to go ahead and put. I mean, there's no way Thriller's not in your top 5.
Oh yeah.
And I have to go with my grandma to this day. Or rest in peace, my mom. But
No.
Music needs to stop.
Gonna get demonetized.
We get about demonetized. Don't take that off.
Don't do that. They're gonna cut the whole video.
They're gonna cut us off.
We get scared. I have to go ahead and throw. Bad is definitely like one of my favorite Michael Jackson songs.
I love the video. Bad video. Oh, that's my favorite
The video, and bro, and when we're talking about videos, Dirty Diana. That.
I mean, Thriller is
Dirty
fire.
Diana, bro. The
Thriller's
video
fire.
is-
So Dirty Diana is your top 5?
I love it, bro. Because you know what? We never heard Michael talking Grizzly like freaky shit like that, bro.
When the Weeknd did it, the Weeknd owned that song
because he's staying with me. What?
I think that was a rewrite.
The Weeknd owns that song now. I can't get it.
Yeah.
Weeknd does own that song, and
The Weeknd owns that song, so that can't.
Hey, if the Weeknd owns that, Alien Ant Farm
told you I
owns
had
Smooth
that
Criminal.
song. You know what I'm saying?
Smooth Criminal is way better by Alien Ant Farm. The rock version.
No, it's not.
I'm sorry.
And on that, and it's been very
That
nice
was
knowing
terrible.
you. And, you have a great rest of your life.
Bye. That was terrible, Koozie. It was no.
Are you okay?
No.
Are you okay? Are you okay?
No.
His camera's not working from that blasphemy. Look at that.
My screen cut out. I didn't hear myself getting roasted at all.
No.
Oh.
Shame.
The Alien
okay.
Ant Farm version go off though.
No.
They went crazy.
Probably because
I was gonna say,
Mark Bird said Moonwalker. Human Nature is one of mine.
Human Nature is my favorite. Damn, I messy.
Human
That's what I'm saying, man.
Human Nature. I was gonna say Human Nature.
Human Nature is my favorite.
It's not easy because there's so many
It's
great
not
ones.
easy.
You Are Not Alone. I like.
You Are Not
I
Alone.
like You Are Not Alone.
Thriller was first cassette that I bought.
Damn.
Ill Will.
That's fucking
Ill Will. What was your top 5, Ill Will?
Put him in the bathroom.
I can't
put him
do
in the
top
bathroom.
5, man. I gotta just give you 5. Y'all like it. So we'll go back to the Jackson 5, the Smokey Robinson cover.
See, I didn't go. See, I didn't want to go to Jackson 5 because Jackson 5 is like was like Heartbreak Hotel is probably one of my favorites.
See, if we're getting into that, then it's like that's a whole other
Heartbreak Hotel.
Heartbreak Hotel is one of that's the jam right there.
I guess what's the name of that song? I Wish You Were Gone. I Wish I Was Gone, something like that.
Got to be there.
And you got It's a bunch of club ones I really like, but some of them are Jackson's and they're not his. They're Jackson 5 joints. It was like right before we made Off the Wall, right? So
okay.
But yeah, you got PYT's a good one, Bad's a good one, fucking Thriller's a good one, Billie Jean's a good one. I mean, just the Thriller,
Billie Jean.
the Thriller,
Beat It.
and Beat It is a good one. The Thriller and the album, all of those and say they're all good, right? like
yeah, man. Mike was the man, yo.
End, bro. Like,
all right, Marcus. Well, I want to put you last because you and I we butt heads with this.
Birdman said they don't care about us.
You conflicted my list now because all right.
Who?
So now I had to move some around. So, honorable mention, the lady in my life. 4 off, or number 5 off the wall. Number 4, Heaven Can Wait.
Oh,
that's off his Invincible album.
Yeah, that's a good one, bro. That's a really good one.
Number 3, PYT.
Yeah.
Number 2, Heartbreak Hotel.
That's a jam right there. That's a jam right there.
Say with him and Paul McCartney.
Yes. Okay. Bravo.
Hey, guys, hit the gunshots.
Yeah, hit the gunshots on that jaw, son.
That's
bro. They had a Michael trivia like thing on the cruise.
Yeah, boy. He was killing it, huh?
Oh, who's loving
you?
Who's loving you is the one?
Funny.
Who's loving you is the joint when he injects.
Yo, Bert. Yo. Mark said I like Earth Song, and then he said Jam. Jam was the shit.
Did anyone say You Were Not Alone?
Yeah, Koozie did.
Yeah, Koozie did. Yeah.
I didn't like that though.
Nah.
You didn't like You Were Not Alone?
No, I didn't like it.
I used to sing that to my ex-girlfriend when I was in high school.
You was an R&B singer.
Yeah,
though,
you was an
so
R&B
you would do
singer,
something like that.
Yeah, that's true. I did.
If that came up on the radio, I would kind of skip
it. Man. Speed Demon was my shit.
Like the songs I listed, I don't skip. They play it, and like I said, you shoot your own music video, regardless in the car, whatever mood you in. Them songs play multiple times. Like, bro, Heartbreak Hotel, and then how many?
Shock.
The girl is mine.
Oh my God! Was it Shock? State of Shock.
ABC.
That's what I'm saying. It's true. You really can't just pick 5 Michael songs, bro.
You can't. You gotta go top 10, top 20.
They're so great. I do want everybody to remember today is December 22nd. Today is this. Wait, say that again, cuz.
It's great to be here. Jackson 5.
See, and that, and so now the reason I didn't name any Jackson 5 stuff is because I feel like they have so many great things.
They got so many great songs.
Like it's like just it makes the Jackson like, because then I didn't even want to get into black or white because then I'm like that's like part like that's his sister, that's Janet's stuff too. So I'm like, I'm conflicted. Like I wanted to keep it in the Michael.
No, black and white wasn't Janet. That's Scream.
Scream was okay.
Scream was okay. Scream.
Yeah. But hey, another one that people slept on was I Can't Help It.
No. Another one people sleep on. I Can't Stop Loving You.
Can't Stop Loving You.
No, I'm good. And Working Day and Night. People sleep on.
What a song!
Working Day and Night.
Hey, I like T-Pain's twist on that one.
If you listen to Working Day or Night, that's like when you start to hear Michael transition to becoming Michael Jackson from being like the Jackson 5 Michael.
It's the bridge. It's the bridge from disco to pop.
And you start hearing like the little thing, like the like really starting to become the star he ends up.
In the comments, wait till we do Prince. It's gonna be off.
Oh, don't even get.
I can't wait. Don't get me started on Prince. Not get me started on Prince.
Wait till we do
episode we get no Prince.
No, y'all better for real. When we get to the Prince convo, it's about to be real nasty work.
My favorite. Well, you know what? I ain't gonna even say it. We're gonna wait for the next one. Yo, I appreciate y'all.
Hold on. Because I didn't get this. Did not get no burn in the chat.
I'm a bad
I know the chat. I know the chat is definitely going to be with me on this one, and we have to have the convo because when I asked you fellas about what you thought Miss Claus looked like, nobody except Marcus spoke up, and I want everybody to know that when I think of Miss Claus, I know a lot of people think of an old, frumpy woman with
thick
gray hair. This is what I think Mrs. Claus looks like. That's Mrs. Claus. Miss Claus is sticking all the right places.
You gonna bring something back?
Jingle bells.
Why you did? Say that.
Jingle bells.
The whole world.
Christmas Claus. I mean, he's going all around the world tonight.
He's going all the world and coming right back to that. Why you
Jingle bells, jingle all the way.
Some toys and then he gets in his bag. You feel me? So, Uzi, since you're a guest, what do you think Miss Claus looks like?
I'm gonna get crucified.
Well, let me. I got.
You over here. Getting
I
us
think
in trouble.
you are 100%.
Hold on. My wife knows what I think Miss Claus looks like.
I think you're correct, cuz she look like that. Because, like I said, Santa's going all around the world, and if she don't maintain, he's gonna bring something else back. Trust me. Somebody need to milk and cookies for him.
Let me get out of here before I get my ass in trouble, man.
Well, no, I want to have this because
that's why I answered for y'all.
This combo came because me and my wife were at the Christmas Enchant last week on my birthday, and there was a lady. She was it was Miss Claus. It was for the littler kids. So there was like a playroom for the kids to go into and play, and it was Mrs. Claus's living room, and she was an older woman. And me and Dre was like, oh, I think she's Mrs. Claus, and she kind of looked more edgy, but she was an older woman. I said, you think that's what Miss Claus looks like? And that's what started the conversation. So it came from me and my wife. So and I told Dre, I think she looks like Shorty from Mad Men. Mad Men.
Happy birthday, Dre. Happy birthday, Dre. Happy birthday, Jackie. That's E-Rock's wife. So shout out to the
happy
wife,
birthday to Mrs. Birdman as well.
Mrs. Birdman, yes. Happy birthday to you guys.
A lot of wives' birthdays.
It's my neighbor's birthday. He had drinks outside. Happy birthday, Tony.
Happy birthday, Tony.
Happy birthday, Tony.
Is that Devontae's?
That's why I was late.
All right, though. We ready, though? We good? Everybody got out what they wanted to get out?
Hey, thanks for having me on, boys. Thank you for having me on.
For sure, man. Thanks for stopping by.
Hopefully, I can get the camera thing fixed up because it was cutting out like every 2 minutes, man.
Hey, as long as Will's on here, you got
Christmas is coming up.
no complaints.
Yeah, I ain't had no problems with it. Once I got locked in, I'm locked in, baby.
I'm out, y'all, boys.
So, hey, Merry Christmas, Happy birthday to all the ladies, and thank you for supporting us. Y'all been rocking with us for almost 2 hours, so thank you. And I hope everything is well.
Merry Christmas, folks. I was gonna baptize Cole. Where the fuck did he go, man? Shit.
He hopped out the comments when we started.
He bunked out.